guys, Brookie, and I'm back in the video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw and getting all into it. The show started off with CM Punk, and this is the first matchup feud with CM Punk where it wasn't a remnant of his past involved in it. Like, CM Punk and Gunther is like a fresh start, and CM Punk is on this roster. They're not going to be going back to any beefs beforehand because there was never no beef beforehand because they don't know each other. This will be a good match. I need them to allow, I don't know if it's something that Gunther needs to do or if it's a backstage thing, but they need to do something different with Gunther's approach to different superstars. I understand that recently he hasn't been going against anybody who is top name or somebody who is well respected to the point, not, I won't say well respected, but on his level, seen widely on his level, like CM Punk. So him coming in with the whole thing of when the bell rings, it doesn't really work for CM Punk. The whole approach to him being like, CM Punk being like an underdog and Gunther treating him as such doesn't work for CM Punk, because CM Punk has been against the best of the best in different stages. So that won't work. And next week, I hope that they don't continue on with that whole thought process. And if it's just going to be full, like, graps, that's fine, too. Just don't act like CM Punk is, like, beneath him. Like, I understand Gunther is the guy, the ring general. But, be for real, Gunther, CM Punk ain't never really been scared of anybody. So, when the bell rings or you're going to wish you never came back, that right there, that's some simple things that Drew McIntyre said a little bit already. So you're going to have to come through with something fresh. You're going to have to do something better. I don't know. Sheamus versus Rusev. I like that match. Like, I don't know. With what we saw last year with Carmella Hayes and Andrade, and now we got Rusev and Sheamus. I loved it. I think this was a battle of wills to a certain extent, because they are both stubborn men, and this was a hard-hitting match. I don't know, like, I don't know. It's not nothing missing with the match, because the match itself was good. But I would like for us to have heard some of those words that Rusev said to the announcer on a mic. Like, he said to, I don't know why I'm blanking right now, because it wasn't Michael Cole. But it may have been Michael Cole, I don't remember. But he said that he felt like Sheamus didn't care about him no more and left him to dust. You know, and he talked to him since he left, all that good stuff. I wanted to see that. I wanted to hear more of that, you know. But I understand it's about grabs. It ain't about the whole emotional standpoint about it. It's about the grabs. It is what it is. It was good. It was a good one anyway. It was a good match anyway. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I think there was like 2 matches like this with Stephanie and Io. Like, I enjoyed the grabs. I enjoyed what went down here. Although the Stephanie and Io had a little bit more going on to it, but we'll get to that later on. The tag team match. That was a lot going on. A lot going on in that tag team match. But this tag team match opened up the window for the LWO because, as y'all know, they haven't really been given the opportunities, nor have they been in the ring for a long time. So they were able to win the Fatal 4-Way to be the contenders for a tag team title match. And I'm excited. But then I'm realizing, like, oh shoot, we've been down this road before with the Judgment Day and the LWO. Like, there was a part of me that was like, you know, we get something fresh, we get something new. No, we're not. They're gonna screw the LWO over. And then the Grande Americano get in there because Dragon Lee was a fool with it. He don't like that gimmick. He not messing with it, especially because now Louis Kaiser's running around in a suit like it's a joke. So I don't know, man. It was getting close. LWO was getting close, but I'm peeping game. I feel like we're gonna be taking advantage. Okay, and the Days run is not gonna stop anytime soon. Sadly, I know, guys. I know. Judgment Day, but them having those tag titles, I feel like they're going to be having those tag titles for a little while. Corey Graves said that about Rusev. I'm sorry. I remember now. I know I heard the commentary team. I know them commentators, okay? My brain. It's all over the place. After that match, of course, it's a New Day lost, which I hate the fact that they didn't have the opportunity to really be tag team champions, because they were one of the best tag teams of all time. But Grayson Waller comes up to the New Day and talks about Austin Theory. Now, he talks about Austin Theory being dead weight, and Austin Theory is injured. What pisses me off about this is they've teased the stupid breakup for the longest. They teased the breakup for the longest, and there was a point where they could have broke up and still had things going on for them. But now it's like they're in catering. There's not too much going on for them at all, and then they break up off screen. What? How much? I'm like, you want to drag this out just to do nothing with it. All right, guys. All right, where's the cameras? Bring the camera. Like, what is going on? Why are you joking? Why are you messing with me like that? I really wanted something from this, and it's like, I know, like, there is going to be times where certain superstars are not going to be have a match. I know they're not going to have screen time, and that's understandable. It's part of the game. But when you have talented people, and then you have people that the crowds want to see in a different way, and see them be portrayed in a way they feel as though they should be because of their skill, and then they're not, it's a problem. And then you have people like El Grande's where nobody's really okay. Like, the gimmick, sure, it's all right, it's fine, but like, anybody really invested into that much? Who are y'all really invested in it? Now, if that's the case, you know, it's a different story. But I don't know if a lot of people are solely invested in the gimmick, or they're invested in the characters behind the gimmick. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that is where I think is a disconnect, because I think a lot of people want to see Chad Gable be in matches and have opportunities, and they want to see Louis Kaiser be in matches and have opportunities. They don't necessarily want to see El Grande Americano. We want to see the people behind that. And that might be what's getting mixed up in the whole thing. AJ Styles was so hilarious, this whole brawl. He has been for a few weeks waiting for a match with Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic Mysterio was ringside with the girls, Roxanne and Raquel, when their match with Lyra and Bailey. Now, Lyra, she had a little thing beforehand, that match with Becky Lynch, talking about how their SummerSlam match will be, which it is going to be a no DQ, none of that type of match. I'm ready for that. No countouts, no DQ, because at this point, we're going to have to be definitive. There has to be a definitive winner. There has to be, like, if you're going to go over the edge, I need to be allowed to go over the edge as well. And Lyra, I think Lyra is going on with that level. She has to have the ability to do what she knows Becky is already going to want to do. What I want from this match, I want it to be good, okay? And I want it to be definitive. I don't want no bull. Although with what happened, Bailey suddenly wanting to be a tag team partner with Lyra, it's confused me. It confused me a lot. And it's kind of made me think, that maybe Bailey's gonna try to get him to Becky and Lyra's match. I don't know, because I don't like the idea of Bailey missing SummerSlam and WrestleMania. So I have no idea. But that whole making that match was very weird. Very weird, very odd. Nobody really got that. Nobody really understood that. Even the crowd was kind of booing it, because booing Bailey because you don't understand what is going on. Why? That tag team match was good. It's just it felt like a lot of confusion, because, as I said, nobody knows why Bailey decided to team up with Lyra. Not even Lyra. I will say it was good. I liked the match overall, because Roxanne and Raquel are very great tag team partners, and that advice Kevin Nash gave, and also with Liv Morgan kind of leaving, which made like Raquel, the vet, made Raquel the center star because we already know so much about her. It made her step up on a different level. So you're seeing that even with her chemistry with her partner. So I enjoy seeing them wrestle. Now, do I want them to still hold those tag team titles? No. I just don't like this day being them. They're the mid card. Like respect. Like I don't know how to respectfully. Like that's what they are. They are the mid card. They got the IC championship for the men. They have the tag team titles, men and women's for all. Like they the mid card. All they need is a mid card title for the women's, and they solidified that mid card. You know they live in that mid card. All right. So that whole match was not bad. Now what's gonna happen at SummerSlam? Who knows? Again, who knows? I love how this booking has gone to the point where there is not necessarily a definite winner for any of these matches, for real. Except Roman Reigns, whatever match he got, because you know he ain't taking no pin. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing, because y'all don't think I don't like that man. Let me stop playing. Okay, let me stop playing. And in that tag team match, AJ Styles comes out and tries to tell Dom, because he got injured, and that's hilarious. Becky and AJ interfering was something I did not see happening. And because of this shenanigans that AJ and Dom has been doing, I'm very excited to see their match even more. Because I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. They're good wrestlers. I've been waiting for this match and for it to be on SummerSlam. It's going to hit. It's going to hit because now Dominic and AJ have a bigger stage, a grander stage to go against one another. And that means we're going to get so much love. Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer. Now, Naomi, she set this match up. She instigated Stephanie Vaquer beforehand. Stephanie Vaquer, I can't. Naomi is hilarious. I like her being a heel is everything to me because it's just so good. It's so good. And Stephanie wasn't taking that disrespect, so she was like, you know what? Since you think I can't do it, I'm going to make a match. I'm going to ask Io, and we're going to put it down on the floor. And that's what happened. They put it down on the floor. Now, I'm going to say that for the Thursday's video because I don't like the fact that there can't be a winner in some matches. There should be a winner in some matches, okay? Sometimes some people need to get pinned. Some people can get pinned, all right? You don't have to wait to a big PLE to have your stars get pinned. Pin them up. Pin them. Pin them, folks. Now, that was a good match, though. Like, eyes glued to the screen. I think I hate that as champion, Io wasn't able to have a time to go against people. But the chemistry they have together, I can see them really being real dangerous with one another in that ring. Like a no-holds-barred type match, no DQ that match. I'm here for it. That was a good match. And, like, for her to lose her title and then 2 weeks later have a match on a Raw, disrespectful. You can have your champions wrestle. Have your champions wrestle. Now, I'm glad to have seen Naomi put some hands to Io because now that may show that as champion, Naomi is going to be more active with the roster, and I hope that is the case. Now, to make this match no DQ, instead of it being who we thought it was going to be, it was Secret Harvest. Secret Harvest came out and messed with Stephanie, and then Io, and then Chelsea. I don't know why. Chelsea is hilarious. She's not gonna. That girl is hilarious. And then Rhea came out to help her friend and her friend. And that's our setup. That's our setup for SummerSlam. Now, next week, who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe we'll get a little tag team match before SummerSlam. I hope that's the case. Who will be on Naomi's side? I don't know, because both Io and Rhea are both good guys, and they were against her, so I don't know if Naomi will even have anybody, to be real. Maybe it's Naomi versus Stephanie. Then again, we're going to get that at Paris, so who knows if they're going to want to play that match early. So, I hope next week Nikki comes out because I feel like there has to be a match between her, Stephanie, and maybe Brie. Hopefully Brie. and then Secret Harvest. It has to be. The build is there. Roman Reigns, main event of the night. I like this. Actually. I really did. I like this because Roman actually spoke more than a few sentences. It's been a while since we had that. It's been a very long time. In this, not only, again, he addressed the fans, and then he addressed the people in character. Paul Heyman talks a mess. Why Paul Heyman goes to the route of trying to be a bootlicker every time the folks he done betrayed, I will never get, because nobody's falling for your mess. Nobody's falling for that, bro. Nobody's falling for it. Braun Breaker also is, like, taking that role of a leader. And I hope this don't come out weird, but I fear that doesn't work. I fear it doesn't work. Because I don't think he has the charisma currently. He doesn't have the charisma currently. I'm saying currently because I know that he is the guy. I know he's the next guy. And I feel like a lot of people, because whenever they put the next guy out, the current guy will still be there. And then the fans won't like the next guy because the current guy's still there. Now, it doesn't always work like that, but a lot of times it does work like that. That is not why I'm saying that. It's just because Braun Breaker doesn't have that charisma to be a leader. Like, you have to have a certain type of mouthpiece to be a leader, and as we saw, Braun doesn't have that. He doesn't have it. So, I'm like, all right, if that's what y'all want, all right, man, all right. I don't book the show, so y'all want what y'all want. Y'all gonna get what y'all want. So Roman had a great promo, honestly, because he left, yes, to raise his kids. He leaves to raise his kids. He leaves to be an active father. And not only that, he made a great point about the bloodline, because I think that even the fans treat the bloodline like it's any other faction, but it's family, and it's something that God did. So nobody else can kind of have that same type of, I don't know, what the bloodline did was special, and they have to be the best faction, period. Currently, there's not gonna be another faction that does the same things that the bloodline had done. So I feel like every time they put up some bloodline teas, I'm gonna fall for it. I am. But that mic was hot. Man. That mic was hot. I can't. I know next few years, 5 years probably from now, we will be like, oh, Roman was a John Cena. Nah, but then again, it's like, you can't lie either. Don't lie on the mic. We're in a different part of being a wrestling fan, and you can't lie on the mic, even if it's in your script. Braun Breaker lied on the mic. He said that man is not relevant. That's not true. The motion is crazy. The motion literally is crazy. Shows was selling out. They saw Naomi and they seen Roman on that list. Naomi as champion and Roman. Shows sold out. So you can't say that he's not relevant when he's pushing numbers that are consistently growing, consistently on a different level. Like, you can't lie. Don't lie. I think when you lie and your mic skills aren't to par with the person in front of you, it's not a great look. But again, with all good things with the mic, it always gonna come to the hands. Roman wasn't feeling that. Did a clean move, a Superman punch. But the numbers game. So Jey Uso comes out and helps Roman. This Roman and Jey team up is gonna be different because now they're on the same level, and I think Roman has no choice but to respect Jey on that level. Is he apologetic for his actions? No. I don't think he would be, because he thinks his actions are right. And with what has happened with Jey in his career, technically he may be right. So I'm excited to see whatever they have. I think it's going to be a tag team match at SummerSlam. It has to be. And I'm excited for that. Y'all let me know how you felt about Raw. They even had Roman Yeating. Go ahead, bro. Do it again, though. For funniness. I want him to see him do it again. And I'll be real. Bro had no rhythm. Brother was acting like a unk. But maybe he couldn't hear the music you know, he couldn't hear the music. The pop was so loud, he probably couldn't hear the music. But y'all let me know how you felt about Raw. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.